All right, this will be a room tour of 11056 on board the Disney Wish. Again, that's 11056 on board the Disney Wish. Let's go in. All right, on this particular walkthrough, before I get started with it, please stay through to the end. It might be a lengthy walkthrough because this cabin is located at a different area than where we've normally stayed on board this ship, and I'll explain it at the end. If you click this video for this room, you might already know what I'm going to say, but stick through to the end. First things first, when we came on board, this was already in here. I've done 15 cruises, Sarah's done 16, and they've never put one of these in here for you. You usually put your card in there, or some people do a credit card or a whatever extra card, but when we came on board a few days ago, that was already in there, so I don't know if that's standard everywhere going forward or what. But turning around, of course, you have your assembly station, assembly station H for this. And first things first, as everyone knows, typically Disney has the classic split level bathroom design, which is actually really cool. First on the left will be the toilet. Now, what we love about the Wish class ships, yes, normal lighting, but let's turn it off. And at night, you can just leave this on. And believe it or not, at night, if you've been on board these before, you know that lights it up enough so you don't have to like blind yourself if you wake up in the middle of the night. So that's very cool. And they are clearly labeled main and night. So hangers, little shelving here. Toilet paper. Disney has the worst toilet paper on board their cruise ships. I'll just leave it at that. Tiny toilet. Not the most comfortable toilet. They never are. Sink. Water. Plenty of pressure. Hand soap. Towel. You're going to see me. Hello. Mirror light. Sharps container. More toilet paper. I guess vomit bags, throw out bags, towel for the ground, which the room attendant usually puts down at night down here, and trash can. So let's get out of here. Shutting the door. Thermostat. We're going to bring this up in a little bit. This room, for the first time, we keep kind of chillier into the blue, at least a little bit into the blue, because it's a little warmer than any room we've been in on any other ship. And again, stay tuned. I'll explain why, or at least what we think is why. Now we have the shower. Turn the light on here. Plenty of towels, hand towel, floor mat right there, trash can, tissue, Ariel teaching you how to be a friend to the earth and the oceans, which is cool. Good sink, rags for your face or whatever, body lotion, full mirror again. And the Wish class ships, while not perfect, their showers and their staterooms are tremendously better than the Dream, the Fantasy, the Wonder, or the Magic. First and foremost, the floor is not dirty. That's actual grip compared to the other ships. You don't feel like you might slip or anything like that. Also, I'm a whopping 5'9", and I still have about down to there for headroom. So yeah, I guess if you're 6 foot, still going to be uncomfortable, but still overwhelmingly better than the other ships at even 5'9" for me and Sarah, where we're hitting our heads almost. A little pull thing so you can dry any bathing suits or whatever. You have shampoo, conditioner, body wash. The shower head, you can, of course, remove it, raise and lower it. Pretty easy to use. And the door can open either way. As you can see, there's a little thing right there, so you can open that way or pull it out that way. Let's do that. More little hangers. Yeah, all right. Turn the light off really quick. Oop. The Wish class ships also are known for, let's just be honest with each other, rather terrible storage. Now, we're only on a 3-day cruise when we're filming this, so that helps. But Storage here. We're not going to open this middle one because there's some unmentionables in there. But, well, everyone, there we go. I say I can't open it. I love how the lights turn on automatically when you open this. That is awesome. So there is decent room here to hang stuff or set stuff down here. Emergency life vests are up there. The safe is in this one. And in here, let's see if I can open it. Yep, there it goes. More life vests. Got shirts hanging there and stuff down there. All right. Entering the main room now. Bed. Sarah does not like the beds on the Wish class. I actually do. So we'll get to that in a minute down there, but there is a fold down bed that Sarah's been using on this cruise, which was, we laughed out loud, but yeah, she's been using it. I'll go into that in a little bit, but your bed mileage may vary. I like the bed, Sarah does not. We have lights here. These, of course, work if you want to read at night or something like that. 2 USB-A ports and what is that? European plug? I don't know, everyone. I should have studied before I started this video. Little drawer there. It's a Little Mermaid inspired room, so cool artwork right there. Same thing here with the light and this. Here you have 2 USB-As, a C, and 2 American style plugs. Drawer right there. The TV is here. Remote is here. It does not telescope out, so your only way to really watch TV comfortably in this room is to lie in bed. If you're on the couch, which I'm about to get to, you have to view it at an angle. The worst design ever. For some reason, the phone is hardwired right here. So, who do we want to call? Let's cram our head in here and look at that. Yeah, this is just awful. It has been that way since day one, but there's that. There's that. I'm partially wondering if it was an afterthought on the Wish class ships, like they forgot, but I don't know. Still love it, but not this. Oh, really quick. Someone must have done this. Maybe the Wish is due for a dry dock, but you can tell people have bent these. I don't know how it looks on camera. People have broken those, or at least bent them. They should be straight like this, but these two have been bent, which kind of sad. You have a table. This thing can move pretty easily, but it's really heavy, so it's not going to fall over if you hit, I don't know, rough waters. Little bench type thing or stool right there to sit on. These are clearly labeled. You have balcony, curtain light, ceiling, and mirror. So the mirror will, and that's really bright. Got the 4 glasses right here. Oh, I did win first place at the Advanced Star Wars trivia the other day. So cool. Some storage here. This is the couch. Like how there's pillows on the couch, unlike they have recently, quite a while back, taken the pillows away on the Dream class ships and the Wonder and the Magic, I believe. More artwork. This can fold down into a bed. A bed can come down from there. And a bed can come out from here. We don't have it out right now, but what's really cool about this is that inside there on this side, there's a reading light, and there's 2 USB-A plugs and a place to hold your phone. So you can kind of keep your phone in there. So that's cool. So technically this room, while it would be tight in my opinion, can sleep 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So that is the main room. And of course, if you're connected, if you come as a larger family or something, you can connect right there. We are going to go outside and talk about what makes this room kind of interesting. Then we're going to come back in, and we might not end the video in the room. And again, you'll see why. So hopefully you've stuck with me this long. So there's Sarah out there. Heading out. We are currently at Castaway Cay. So this is the view from this room. There's the helipad. There's the, where we're tethered or moored or whatever the word is. But yeah, not a terrible view, not the best view. But what's interesting about this room, right here, this is our wall, our veranda wall. And if you go back in here, all this while here, we are not, I repeat, not connected to another room. Right here, right there, is the what, Sarah? The Mickey and Friends?
Yeah, Festival of Foods.
Festival of Foods.
And there's tables right there.
Yeah, there's literally tables right here. But you don't hear, and that's what I was about to say. We are right.
You do hear above, though.
Yeah, above us here, we're on deck 11. Right above us is deck 12 outside. And I'm going to, yeah, so I'm going to go in and finish that up. Let me shut the door. And this is what I want to talk to everyone about. So, at night, around 10:30, 11 o'clock to about midnight, up above us, you can hear a lot of scraping and dragging. Our guess is they're moving deck furniture about and everything like that. And it's annoying. I'll just leave it at that. It is annoying. We've gotten used to it, and it does stop around 11:45 or midnight, at least in our experience. And we think, going back to the air conditioning, the thermostat over there, because right up here, through this floor, and I know there's wiring and insulation, but through this floor, the sun is beating down all day. So maybe that makes it warmer in here. Plus right out here is outside as well. So it's hot and muggy out there. So maybe that has something to do with it. Again, the air in here is not intolerable, but it's this room for us is definitely warmer than any room we've been on any of the other ships. So bear that in mind. And now to end the video, this is kind of cool. You go out this door and I'm going to show you how close we are to the Festival of Foods, where you can get food and just bring it back to your room. You don't have to fight over a table out there. You don't have to stand and wait around for someone to leave. You can literally bring the food back to your room. And before we go out there and show you, I don't know if there's crowds out there right now. I don't know how loud it is out there right now. But in the room, you really can't hear anything outside. It's very quiet in here regarding that, at least. So sounds like they are doing an announcement outside, but we're still going to go, and maybe I won't talk, but yeah, just follow me along for about 10 seconds and you will see how close you are to food here in just a second.
Port here, we'll make a right turn. We'll be on the west bay heading into the evening hours. Around 8 o'clock tonight, we'll be passing Freeport, which is located on the west side of Grand Bahama Island.
Here.
And once we pass Freeport, we will change the course out to the northwest, crossing the Strait of Florida.
Kid in front of me. We'll try not to film kids as much as possible, so I'm going to put the camera up.
At 4:45.
So we're passing the elevator banks
And
right here.
A little bit before 6 a.m.
And then stepping right outside.
Otherwise, for the
Again,
weather,
trying not to film as many kids as possible. But here we go. So here is the entire Festival of Foods right here. It's really kind of cool. And our room is right through this door right here. If you go in this door, which is door to be used in emergency only, so we're not going to go in there. But right here to the left is our room. So yeah, and I don't know, I have my microphone on right now, so it's really kind of loud out here and a lot of activity. But inside the room, you can't hear any of this. So yeah, you can get food from anywhere here. And you know what? Let's walk back to the room, and then we will end this rather lengthy room tour. So yeah, again, we're going in.
The forecast calls for a couple of stray showers and thunderstorms, which is definitely possible into the afternoon hours, but overall, it should be a very nice
All right. I know this is kind of a janky ending to the video,
also, I'd like to thank you for sailing with us aboard the Disney Wish.
Just to show you.
And
And there's our room down there.
Great vacation with us so far. Of course, a lot of things is happening around the ship this afternoon and evening as well. So please continue your vacation with us.
And we're back.
Last minute when you walk
If you want to see like more videos, more vlogs, our main channel,
We wish you a
gluten-free
safe
and dairy-free at
trip.
WDW. Hopefully, again, you can hear me with the
Some
announcement being
guests
made.
aboard the Disney Wish. If not, you
But we go
ask
back in,
with one of the
and we are back inside the room, and you can't hear anything out there. But yeah, so this is room 11056 on board the Disney Wish. The video may have been a little janky for a walkthrough. I apologize for that, but please leave any questions or comments or anything down below, and we will try to answer the best we can. But yeah, 11056 on board the Disney Wish.